Welcome everybody to Mike's Adventures. Today it's another episode of the ride home. We're just waiting on Jason to jump on in. I don't want my phone to turn off because then it's have to put the damn code again and all this. Right now I'm flying solo. Exciting day today. Today was the Oscar nominations for the 2022 Academy Awards, and a lot of great pictures, but some got snubbed. Some did get snubbed, especially, well, Spider-Man did not get snubbed. If you guys think I was going to say Spider-Man, I don't think it was a Best Picture nominee. Hopefully it wins VFX, but I think Dune will take it. But when I say snub, I say people like Lady Gaga got snubbed. She was supposed to get nominated for Best Actress. She didn't. Why? I have no idea. But before we get into all that, we'll see if we talk about it with Jason and all that. But I want to let you guys know that I'm calling this new channel where I talk about movies and all this stuff Unprofessional Movie Opinions. That's gonna be the name of my new thing of talking about movies. Unprofessional, because look at me, the way I talk is unprofessional. I'm not being professional right now. I'm talking like whatever. Like if I'm hanging out with you guys in the freaking ballpark. It's very unprofessional. I ain't gonna tell you big words because I don't know them. If I forget some actor's name or actress's name, I'm sorry. But like, say if I'm talking about Jim Carrey, and I'll be like, "Oh look, that's the guy from Dumb and Dumber." Yeah, he was in that movie. Something like that. So get ready to hear unprofessional talk. Right now we're just waiting on Jason to get this podcast started. Pretty soon I'll start making a logo and everything for it, and I'll open up a new channel. We'll review movies. Talk about movies, talk about shows, talk about everything that's related to movies and TV shows, and hopefully you guys join me. And if you like movies and TV shows, hop on over. Come and join me. I'll let you guys know when we get started with Unprofessional Movie Opinion, or I might change that because I'm going to put shows so it can just be movies. Unprofessional Movie TV Shows. Yep, that's my little rant for today. And see, my phone turned off. Still waiting on Jason. Let me see. Has he texted? He's late already. I'm texting him right now. Very riveting video right now that you guys are watching. And the day that I'm ready, he's not ready. But yeah, going back to the Oscars. Encanto for I think that one's gonna win. Flea has a good chance. I don't think Raya the Last Dragon will win. It was a great movie, but I don't think it'll win. Also, Luca won't win. So we'll see how that one goes. Another category for Best Director. Let me get to it. I have my cheat sheet right here. He's saying ready. Sorry folks for the little pause right there. I went out of my realm right here. Let's see. I put in yes, ready. Real quick, Best Director. Can you find Best Director? Cinematography. Costume design. Directing. We got Belfast. Kenneth Branagh. Drive My Car. I don't want. Oh, I'm gonna butcher his name. Ryusuke Hamaguchi. Licorice Pizza. Paul Thomas Anderson. He's not gonna win. The Power of the Dog, Jane Campion, and West Side Story, Steven Spielberg. I think Steven Spielberg's gonna take it. Send you a link in 2 minutes. P first. He's gonna send me a link in 2 minutes. P first. So we're gonna hear from Jason in a minute, hopefully. But I think Steven Spielberg might take that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you into the Oscars this year? Are you guys going to try to watch the Oscars? Who's going to host? Everybody's saying it's going to be Tom Holland and Zendaya. It should be all three Spider-Mans. Why not? But we'll see. Pretty soon there should be an announcement of who's hosting the Oscars for the 2022 Academy Awards. The 94th Annual Academy Awards. And here is the list for the animated feature films. It's Encanto, Flea, Luca, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and Raya and the Last Dragon. 3 Disney films, and I just see Encanto winning that one. For Best Supporting Actress, we got Jessica Buckley in The Lost Daughter, Ariana DeBose in A West Side Story. She might take it. Judi Dench in Belfast, Kristen Dunst in The Power of the Dog, and I'm gonna butcher this name for sure. Ioane Ellis in King Richard, and King Richard, I forgot about that one. That one might be good also to take. So we'll see who wins. I'm just gonna say it's between Ariana DeBose and Ioane Ellis. And for Best Actress in the Leading Role, we had Jessica Chastain in The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Olivia Colman in The Lost Daughter, Penelope Cruz in Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman in Being the Ricardos. That's my pick. And Kristen Stewart in Spencer, and no Lady Gaga for Gucci. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a little hot in here today too. I think it's gonna be like 90 degrees where I'm at. So yeah, Lady Gaga got snubbed. What do you guys think of that? Why did Lady Gaga got snubbed? I would ask Jason, but Jason he ain't gonna give a crap. He doesn't like the Oscars. He's gonna be like, who cares? That's all he gonna. Who cares? We're still waiting for him. Actor in a supporting role. We got Ciarán Hinds in Belfast, Troy Custer in Coda. I'm probably butchering some of these names, right? Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog, J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos. That would be my pick because that was a great movie. And Cody Smith McPhee in The Power of the Dog. I think it's going to be Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog, but I will go with J.K. Simmons because I thought he did a good Fred in that show, playing Fred, the character of Fred. So I think Jason's ready. Actor in the leading role, real quick. Javier Bardem actor in the leading role. Javier Bardem in Being the Ricardos. Benedict Cumberbatch in The Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom. Will Smith in King Richard. I hope he takes it. He needs one, and he did a great role. And Denzel Washington, The Tragedy of Macbeth. I love The Tragedy of Macbeth. It's a hard movie to watch because it's very old school, but it was a great movie. It's on Apple, so go check it out. But I think Will Smith will take it. Let's see if Jason's ready. Let's bring him in here we go. It always does this to me. And hello.
Hey.
You're there.
I am here. I was late this time.
Yeah, what the hell? Everything is set up. I'm over here waiting. So I had to talk about the Oscars for like 20 minutes.
Because you talked about the Oscars, and now we can't talk about them?
Yeah, we could talk about them because it's for the video. I could still talk about them. What the hell's wrong with your phone?
I'm driving.
It sounds all weird. And I hear my echo.
I had the window open, and then the whole thing. All that. If this messes everything up, I'm going to be real pissed. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Can you hear you still?
I can still hear myself.
Well, fuck. I'll call you right back. I'll send you another link. Motherfuck.
And we're having technical difficulties right off the back. Let me see. So we're gonna send another link, and we're gonna get back to Jason in a bit. So yeah, I think a lot of movies that are in the Oscars this year are deserving, but there's some that got snubbed, and but for the most part, I think all of them deserve to be in there. Hold on here. You there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear yourself
Nope.
anymore?
Everything sounds better now.
Amazing. So the Oscars, what were you saying? That all the movies suck? Because it's true.
No, I knew, and I told everybody who's ever watching, the 8 people that watch on YouTube, that he was gonna say that all the movies suck, that he doesn't care about them, it's gross.
Well, they just weren't very good, the movies
Dune?
that have been nominated. Dune was fine, but Dune didn't win a big... It's not up for a huge award.
It's up for Best Picture.
It ain't gonna never win Best Picture.
It's leading second behind freaking
0.0% chance of winning an Oscar.
It got 10 nominations.
Yeah, because they paid a lot for it, but it ain't gonna win anything. It'll get Best Visual Effects.
Nope, that's going to Spider-Man.
That's it. No, it ain't going to Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't have good effects.
It's going to Spider-Man.
Old man Tobey Maguire in a costume. How hard was that?
And they put Alfred Molina young, so.
Yeah, I don't think that deserves fucking whatever it was sent to the theaters on, let alone anything else. I'll tell you this, MoonFall should be nominated for Best Picture.
I still haven't seen it, but how was it?
Man, it was the weirdest disaster movie I've ever seen. Do you remember the movie Interstellar?
Yes, with Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
He was an astronaut.
And then he goes.
The only way he could talk to him, like figure out things, was talk to his daughter in the past through dust at a bookshelf. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and then he went to the future. She was like 90, dying.
Right. So imagine like how weird that was in the movie Interstellar. There's a similar oddness in the movie MoonFall. Like, MoonFall contains your normal, like, disaster movie.
Yeah.
But it's like, it has an added bonus of being the weird part of Interstellar where people talk through dust on bookshelves. Like, there's just a part of it that's so weird that you're like, oh, I don't know that this needs to be in the movie, but, oh, okay.
I gotta watch it.
Other than that, pretty good. I mean, the disaster scenes they did, pretty good disaster scenes. They kind of ramp up, obviously, more towards the end. I would like to see a few more of them. A couple of them even looked a little cheap, but pretty good overall. You know, they had a good idea. I don't know what other way to put it, but it was weird. But we saw Jackass 2, but we talked about it.
We talked about it.
Or Jackass 2. I saw Jackass 2 15 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jackass Forever.
We saw Jackass Forever, but we talked about that. That's it. No other movies that are coming that I'm really too interested in. I'm sure you got your eye on some horse shit.
Well, the Death on the Nile comes out this Friday.
Oh, yeah. You get to see Cannibal Army Hammer. You remember when people... See, here's what I think. Here's what I meant. I know that there are problematic actors out there, right?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf being one of them. And I don't know what Shia LaBeouf did or didn't do, but, like, he's not hidden it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody comes out and they're like, Shia LaBeouf was really angry at me and told me if I didn't sleep with him, he'd be mad. And he comes out and he's like, yep, I did that. It wasn't the right thing to do. Why can't he just keep acting in things? Why do we get fucking human wannabe cannibal Army Hammer? Like, in comparison to things, like, would you rather have a problem would you rather have an actor who understands he's a problem because he's a substance abuse person and, like, has really dark shit from his childhood, but, like, when he's acting, he's just, as long as you got him on set, he's going to do the job you asked him to do. Is that who you prefer on your set, or would you prefer Army Hammer, who's going to look like a normal dude, but then he's going to leave and he's going to DM women saying, I want to suck your blood or eat part of your skin because I want to get off on being a cannibal. Like, no kink shaming. If that's your thing, but who would you rather be on set?
Shia LaBeouf.
That's what I'm saying. So why Shia LaBeouf can't get a gig no more, especially when he's so fucking funny?
But I don't think Armie Hammer's gonna get another gig for a while.
Oh no, Armie Hammer ain't getting shit. But I'm just saying, why was there ever a world where Armie Hammer was getting cast in things when we have a Shia LaBeouf?
Because at first they didn't know he was doing this. He was from Baby Driver. Come on. And you love Baby Driver.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't have a Kevin Spacey did awful things, but can I still?
Oh shit! Work? I didn't even think of that. Kevin Spacey and Armie Hammer in the same fucking movie.
and the main Baby Driver is also he's brought up on charges. Somebody says that he sexually assaulted somebody too. See, that's what I'm saying. If we just have one actor that's real good, that's problematic, we can just keep it Shia LaBeouf, and he just gets all of it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need Armie Hammer. We don't need Ansel Elgort. We don't need Kevin Spacey. We just need Shia LaBeouf.
Well, they took him out of the poster. Did you see? And the trailer.
I understand, but he's still in the movie. Every time he shows up, I'm going to have to make some kind of pun about how he meant to eat somebody. I guarantee you there's lines that people will be able to be like, and then he ate her.
Was Armie Hammer in Baby Driver? I don't think so.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
What you said, Baby Driver.
Yeah.
I didn't correct you. I was letting you have your moment.
No. I meant, what I meant to say was the other guy. What's his name? The guy from West Side Story.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The main guy from West Side Story. The main Baby Driver.
Ansel Elgort, yeah.
Yeah, that's who I meant. When I talked about Kevin Spacey and...
Play him. Shia LaBeouf could have played a quiet car driver since the tooth was a scar over his eye because he permanently scarred himself. I'm just saying Shia LaBeouf could have done it. We already know his demons and we're
Shia
with
LaBeouf.
him because he's a good actor. Anyway, what I was saying was, remember when, like, as a joke, people made jokes about Shia LaBeouf being a cannibal. There's
Yeah.
a song, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Actual Cannibal, Shia LaBeouf. I love that song. I still listen to it occasionally. But yeah, he should do everything, and all these other problematic actors should be gone, especially Armie Hammer.
So you're not gonna go see Death on the Nile?
No, I'll see it because I like the Agatha Christie style movies.
Yeah.
I like, I watched the original Death on the Nile, and I thought that was good. I like Kenneth Branagh as her Poirot. I gotta say it like that because it's so stupid. You gotta say it that way. But I like his portrayal of it. I think Knives Out does the genre better than Agatha Christie, which is crazy because she invented it.
Yeah.
But I think Knives Out elevated it to a place that I hope Death on an Nile goes to, because I don't know. I just hope it gets there. Like the first Agatha Christie thing they did with the one on the train, it was good, but again, in comparison to like Knives Out, it was not as powerful.
The one on the train, I have not seen that one. Is that like a part of this one?
It's not directly related necessarily. The idea is that story also covers the investigator, Herc Poirot. He's like the guy who's the investigator.
Yeah.
So in the train one, he's there and he's investigating, and on this one, he's on the boat and investigating.
So it's almost like a sequel.
Kinda, it's like
God
a continuation.
damn it.
It's what do you call stupid things about taking place in the same
Universe.
shared universe.
Ah,
It's
is
a
it
shared universe?
is it a multiverse or is it a shared universe?
I wouldn't. So technically, I guess if you had to combine all Agatha Christie movies, they would be a multiverse because all the actors have been played by different people. and they've remade original movies as well. So those would be different.
Now I gotta go see the damn Train movie. God damn it.
Anyway, well, I think that you are correct. It's the multiverse shared universe of her Poirot movies.
Everything's a multiverse now.
I mean, if you put everything in dumb Marvel terms, yeah.
Dumb. You don't have to say dumb.
I mean, it's just a good descriptive word.
In Marvel terms.
Marvel's stupid, and I hope they lose every Oscar they were nominated for.
They're gonna win VFX.
They ain't gonna win shit.
They
should win biggest prize for being douchebags.
If Spider-Man doesn't win it, it's gonna be Shang-Chi.
Because he wore a couple of bracelets. You think bracelets deserve to win an award?
Yeah, they're the rings, the 10 rings.
False.
10 rings. And talking about movies, I saw another movie.
What movie?
The 355.
How was it? I haven't watched it yet, and I probably never will.
I thought it was good. I was not gonna say great. I gave it a 7. I did not like the ending. The ending was a little bit like too like There could have been a way better way to kill them. You don't care if I spoil it, right?
I don't care.
Spoiler alert!
You're the one who's always concerned about spoiling shit.
Spoiler alert! Well, Jessica Chastain is like the main girl, and then there's the other girl. She's blonde. She's from the London. I don't know her name. Lupita Nyong'o. I don't want to butcher her name right now.
I think you had it right. Lupita
Nyong'o is like the tech savvy girl that knows how to do all her computer work.
So it's Ocean's 11 minus quite a.
Kind of, and then there's the one who's married to Javier Bardem. That lady, she's also up for an Oscar. Let me see, what's her name?
I don't know who's married to Javier Bardem. I don't know that I knew Javier Bardem was married.
No? What's her face?
He was the cool bachelor living out his best life.
No, he's married.
Hi, it's Javier Bardem, and I am here to woo your women.
I can't believe I forgot her name. Anyway, she's Hispanic. So you should know who it is because there's only like 3 Hispanic girls. Besides Sofia Vergara, besides...
That pride is only to the Hispanic, Latinx, or Latinx.
Penelope Cruz. Got it. Penelope Cruz is in the movie, but she's only a therapist, so she's along for the ride. She's not even like an assassin. And there's a part which is fucking crazy. Oh, and the Winter Soldier's in it. I forgot his name right now. But he's the bad guy. Twist.
Well, that was enough reason for me not to turn in.
Well, no, he played a pretty good bad guy, but there was a scene where they get caught because they're trying, there's like a device that's gonna kill the whole world. Spy movies, stupid, same shit. So the girls had it, so they were trying to hack it to see, or like trying to see what was going on with it. They found them, and there's the families, at their houses. They killed Lupita Nyong'o's, whatever her name is, husband, right in the freaking head. They shot him in the head, and they were about to kill the kids. It was intense. It was an intense little scene.
They should have killed them kids. Fuck them kids.
But they gave him they gave what's his face, the Winter Soldier guy. They gave him the thing so they won't kill the kids. But at the end, so they fought, they kicked his ass, they recovered it. Everything was good. But at the end, they were still wanted because, they killed the main boss, I guess. So they were working in the dark, get it?
Right.
So they're like a special group now called the 355, whatever. But at the end, the one who betrayed him, which was the Winter Soldier, he never got caught that he was a bad guy because everybody thought he was dead, but he said he was captured, and he went back to work as a CIA. But they went to his house and they just poisoned him, and that's how he died. It was like,
What you described sounds like the most boring movie.
No,
ever.
it was exciting. It was the first two acts were exciting. The final act sucked. Like all the way up to the ending.
Any movie with a poor ending is not worth watching.
The ending I didn't like. I was just like waiting for something huge, or like, oh, they're gonna leave it open for a second one. Nah, you got poisoned. You're about to die. But then, but wait, there's a twist. He didn't die. They said that we just gonna numb him, and he was gonna go to jail overseas for the rest of his life. That was it.
Man.
So yeah, that's that.
Sounds like a waste of time to watch.
So that's why I gave it like a 7. I'll give it a 7. It was just that.
That was pretty good.
7 because I liked the whole movie up to that point. But if I could do that with Dune, where I could just watch it all the way, fuck, I can't fucking watch Dune.
Alright, long watch.
I've been falling asleep every time I fucking watch it. It's been like 5 times. I fall asleep right in the middle. I hear Batista say the same fucking line and scream at the boss. Why is he taking all the spice? I'm Batista.
Started from that position the next time you watch it, and then it's like watching the whole thing.
Because I want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, but you're aware that you're incapable of it.
I did that with the 355, by the way. But Dune is like, I actually want to see the whole thing.
It's okay to watch in 2 parts. I don't know that you need to commit to watching 3 hours of film outside of a theater at home. I don't know that it can be done. Too much shit that happens in 3 hours at home. We're trying to watch fucking Nightmare Alley, talking about a snooze fest. I went and I cleaned my bathroom instead. I was like, this is more fun than Nightmare Alley.
So you don't think it'll win Best Picture?
I didn't say that. I mean, movies that win Best Picture fucking suck most of the time. But, I don't know. Nightmare Alley's not about a whole fucking lot. I'm sure it'll be the Year of the Dog with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I have not seen that movie. I've been hearing a lot about it. That one and Coda.
I'm sure that one and Coda and everything else will be the one.
King
But
Rick-
nothing you've heard about will win awards.
King Richard.
That won't win an award.
What about Licorice?
Maybe Will Smith, maybe, but it depends on how much money they want to pay.
I don't think Will Smith will win it because he has to go up against fucking Andrew Garfield and Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield and Tick Tick Boom, he would win a Tony for that kind of acting, but not an Oscar.
And then Denzel is in it also.
Denzel never gets the respect that he deserves.
The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Until he's retiring or dead.
Did you see that movie?
What?
The Tragedy of Macbeth.
No. No more movies. So bored by movies because nothing good has ever happened. We got the Super Bowl coming up. Without giving too much, who's going to win?
I need to answer it in 2 parts. Who do I want to win?
Fucking A.
And who I think is going to win.
It wasn't the question of who should win. The question was who do you think is going to win? In that you could say, I think Zidane should win, but I'm picking them because I think this will happen.
Well, that's what I was going to get to. It's just hard to say it because that team beat the Niners and I hate it. And I want the Rams to win because they're in LA, and I want LA to get the championship because it's a California team anyway. But I think the Bengals will win.
Why do you think the Bengals will win?
They have the better quarterback out of the 2, and they have the better receivers. Do they have the better defense? Maybe not, but they could. If they could beat the Chiefs with that fucking powerful quarterback, his fucking throwing hand is fucking. He's gonna be like the next fucking not Montana because he's old. Brady. Watch Joe Burrow.
I hear you. I believe that the Bengals are going to lose.
Yeah.
I believe that the Rams will win the Super Bowl,
And that'll be good for California, for LA.
Yeah, and then the next day everybody gets to take off their masks.
And then the Rams could go fucking disintegrate. And then next year the fucking Niners will come back with Trey Lance and kick everybody's ass. Unless we get Aaron Rodgers, and then we'll destroy everybody.
You know what's awesome about the Rams making it to the Super Bowl the first year at this stadium?
What?
That it essentially has killed the Chargers.
Chargers?
Like,
they never even had a chance in that fucking stadium.
But I'm saying not even that they had a chance, but now, who does SoFi Stadium belong to? When they're talking about the Super Bowl this year, what team are they going to talk about plays at SoFi Stadium? They're going to talk about how the Rams play at SoFi Stadium.
The Chargers...
That's like when they opened Giant Stadium and Jets had to play there.
That's Jet Stadium, by the way.
Play here too, and they're like, get the fuck out of here.
That's Jet Stadium.
No, it ain't Jet Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
It's never been Jet Stadium. It was always Giant Stadium. Then it was the Meadowlands. And that was only to briefly appease the fucking Jersey fucks.
The Chargers are the fucking football version of the Clippers.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, well, there was that time where everybody in LA got super horny for the Clippers. So.
Yeah, but they never won a championship. So, when you go there, you see Laker championships in Crypto.com arena. So stupid.
I know. I'll be coming to your place to watch it. And
You didn't get tickets?
No, I didn't do tickets, and I didn't want to be in the halftime show. I got plenty of things about it, and I don't know that I won't get tickets yet, to be honest. I mean, work is still, they still have tickets to raffle this week.
Yeah.
I won't know until Thursday.
Ah.
But, if I get a ticket, then that'll be what I do instead of anything. But one of the things that I do is I come to your house every year until the year that I go to the Super Bowl. And I make 2 items that you want to have. But this year, I only mentioned that I'm making one of them.
Yeah.
So, I make a meatball, like a pre-frozen meatball thing with a grape jelly and chili sauce mixture. For anybody out there who wants the recipe, you take a big jar of grape jelly. You take a jar of chili sauce. You mix the 2 in a hot pan and you cook it on medium for a long time until you are happy with it. And you throw the meatballs in with it.
And then right after the game is over, you check for your diabetes.
You definitely have diabetes if you eat it. And then I also used to make like little hot dogs with barbecue sauce. I would just bake them until the barbecue sauce like bake onto the hot dogs, which was quite possibly the most unhealthy thing. It was essentially like just caramelizing hot dogs with barbecue sugar.
Yep.
So, I mean...
But they're both freaking good, so...
Yeah, but neither one is healthy. And for many, many years, I would eat those with you, and this year I won't. But what we will enjoy is hashtag not sponsored, Applebee's spinach artichoke dip and wings, which if you go to Applebee's on Super Bowl Sunday, you spend a certain amount of money, you get them wings for a cheaper price.
We're not sponsored by them, so...
Not sponsored, but if you don't buy them hot wings, Jason doesn't have a job, so you gotta buy them hot wings.
Talking about Super Bowl still, let's transition over to commercials real quick. What do you think of this year's commercial? I've seen some of the teasers already.
I don't even want to talk about it. I've refused to watch them. I know that they're out there. I don't care. The surprises are ruined for me. But I'll tell you one thing I've never, and I talk about commercials before I see commercials. I get that they're cool. You want, hey, listen, if there's an article headline that Pete Davidson is in a Mayo commercial, cool. If I can tell from the little description that he gets hit by somebody, awesome. Am I going to watch a YouTube video of his Mayo bullshit first? 100% not. No fucking way. I pay to not stream Amazon services. Like, I'm not okay with that. And I'm not signing up for it when I don't fucking have to. And that's that. And I hate fucking free ads. And I think that it's cool. People love the Super Bowl ads so much. But I'm not happy when people are like, let's put out a half-hour special where you can watch all the commercials that have ever been on the Super Bowl. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No. It's the same bullshit when you watch your freaky YouTube people talking about shit that you watch and talk.
Well,
Don't give these people your money.
Well,
Don't give the companies your money. You know how much Hellman paid Pete David?
you see, right now the companies are trying to shut him down because he cannot even talk. You sound like a robot.
And give the social zeitgeist. Well, I'm not going to do that shit a day before. That's ridiculous.
First of all, they came out in the news.
I get it, but I don't watch the news. You know why? Because the news is a fucking liar. Everything on the news is presented with bias. There's no actual straight fact news. If you go on to if you watch the news, it's never like there's traffic today in LA because there was an accident at whatever Route 12 things and this. There's none of that. It's like today a robbery occurred and we're wondering why this person did it. Are they homeless? Are they angry? Like, we don't need fucking editorializing. If you're gonna tell me informational news, tell it to me. And I'll tell you another thing. The ads of private companies are also not news. Alright, I'm angry.
Yeah. So you're not gonna watch the commercials.
I watch the commercials during the actual show. That is when I will commit to watching the commercials.
There is a Seth Rogen and Ant-Man commercial
Awesome. Who cares?
for Lay's,
Awesome. Who cares?
and there's a lot of Cheetos commercials.
I'm sure they are, and I'll see them if and when they occur while watching the Super Bowl. Although if you're watching on Peacock, who knows what commercials you'll see?
That is true, huh?
Yeah, Peacock's just gonna keep playing that stupid fucking sound. I don't even know how to do it, but it's awful, that sound. I mean, it's better than pure silence, but that song has got to stop.
Are we gonna live stream the Super Bowl?
Here's what I think. I would, but, and I'm saying this nicer because in case they listen, people are gonna visit during the middle of it.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't have no one coming over this
I know
year.
for the last 2 years, and they did.
Yeah, I don't have no one coming this year.
I know, but for the last 2 years you said you did, and then they did.
No, for the last 2 years I told you I did. Philip was coming. They ain't coming this year. Then my other cousin, they're gonna have company over.
And what about your other cousin? What about your brother-in-law?
He's gonna have people over, and if those people don't show up, he's going to Disneyland.
Who's gonna do his reservation if he's not there?
He already has a reservation.
I know, who's gonna take his reservation if he's not there, I'm saying.
Oh no, he'll find out by Saturday. He has to cancel by Saturday if he's not going.
Oh,
But
okay, fine. Well, I'm still angry about it. I was mad that the last 2 years people were there.
yeah, no one's come. No one's gonna show up this year. No one wants to. No one cares. Unless it was the 49ers, I would have had my cousin over. But
Yeah.
I don't think he cares about the Rams and Bengals.
No. Well, I thought he would come over anyway. That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, because I heard today from people that he's gonna be having people over. So
Alright, cool. And he didn't fucking invite us? What the fuck, man?
yeah, and if they're watching the video, they could come over. I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm not even mad. I'm asking, like, fuck, last 2 years I cooked for you, your family, and everybody else. So you have a fucking decency to call somebody up and say, hey, you want to come over and watch fucking Super Bowl? Fuck all of them. Never again, man. Never again. See what I'm saying? People bullshit. Anyway, what else
Uh,
you want to talk about?
well, staying in the same theme of football. What's up with that convention center thing?
I don't know. It looks boring. Did you see it?
No.
Online? So, you can wait an hour to hold the Super Bowl trophy. Then you can do like a 40-yard dash and kick a ball through the upright.
Ooh, the kick.
If you want to wait in line with a bunch of kids who you're definitely taking the opportunity from.
Yeah.
Then they have like a lot of photo spots, like where you could like put your head on a body of a player from your favorite team. So there would be like a 49ers one that has like a jersey and the pants, and then you put your face on it to take a photo. But if you're not with people, you can't have, like, nobody's there to take a photo of you except for a stranger. And in LA, that means your phone is as good as stolen.
That's called Photoshop also.
Yeah, you just put your head on it. I mean, it doesn't take. That's what I'm saying. It's like lame in general. Overall.
So
like,
what you're saying is that WWE Access was way better than the freaking NFL experience.
I'm saying that the WWE Access was themed for the sad adult, but
Sad adult.
NFL
You don't have to say
wanted
sad
themed for
adult.
the energetic young kid, and not the sad young adult.
Sad young adult.
I'll tell you, when we went to WrestleMania and all the other stuff, people, and me including, were on their worst behavior.
What?
Like, I remember, Mikey, I don't know what age you was, but, like, we came out of, I think, NXT, and, like, I don't know if somebody was, like, burning a John Cena in effigy, or they were just, like, screaming, fuck John Cena, or so, I don't know what they were doing, but it was generally, like, far too rowdy, and I imagine LA is the same. Speaking of, why hasn't anyone from San Francisco or San Francisco fans learned that when you go to an LA stadium, don't talk shit? An LA fan will beat you into a coma and you will die. How many times do we have to send that fucking warning?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you saw that, right? The 49ers fan got hit, and I don't know if he's in a coma or died.
They induced him into a coma, I think, and...
Well, either way, once again, a San Francisco 49er fan, and it's not the 49ers fan. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is that if you walk into an NRA meeting, in the middle of the NRA meeting, and you yell, guns are fucking stupid, and anybody with a gun has a 2-inch penis, if one of them gets up and points a gun at you, that's a little bit on you, you know what I mean?
But the guy who hit him, claims that the 49er guy started it, and he was just self-defense.
Either way, it doesn't matter. The point is you're a San Francisco fan and you're coming to LA to support San Francisco, slow your roll or you end up in a coma. That's the moral of the story. There doesn't need to be any other, he started it, they did this. It don't matter. The guy said the Dodger dog was gross and he got fucking killed. If this other guy was probably like, the 49ers deserved to win and he wasn't wrong, and he got fucking into a coma. So that's what I'm saying. It's a fucking known warning. If you go outside without a mask, you might get COVID. Again, it's just a warning. It doesn't mean you're gonna, but if you come to LA and you're supporting San Fran, I gotta say, there's a higher likelihood that you wake up or you don't wake up and you're in a coma than not. There's a bigger chance of that here than anywhere else in the country.
And this includes all the San Francisco Giant fans also?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Any San Francisco fan. If you're a fucking Sacramento Kings fan and you're coming to LA to support them,
if you're
because somebody there will beat you and put you in a coma Because people in LA got too much other shit going on. They can't handle basic fucking ribbing.
If you're a Raider fan and you're coming to California.
Oh, well, you can defend yourself. If you're a Raider fan coming to LA, we're scared of you. Fucking, you are the problem. Shit. We need protection from Raiders.
That was a knee slap.
On all sides. We got them in Oakland. We got them in Vegas. We got them in LA. We got Raiders fans everywhere here. And I'll tell you, every person that has ever beaten up a San Francisco person, I guarantee you likes the Raiders. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all criminals.
So, that was our football talk for today. Are you going to get predictions right now of what's the score, or are you going to leave it up for Thursday?
Score or not, I don't care about scores. I think that it won't cover the spread. I think it'll be a 3-point game.
I don't think it's going to be a 3-point game.
I think the Rams will win by 3. You think the Bengals will win by 3. We'll see who was right.
I don't think the Bengals will win by 3. I think the Bengals will win by 10.
Well, good. That's nice. I think that the best thing is going to be the halftime show.
That is going to be the best thing, because I grew up with that freaking group.
I mean, it's in the backyard of where it grew up. Like, Inglewood is synonymous with that scene. Like, Inglewood, Compton, they're next to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of.
You've never had a place closer to South Central Los Angeles be the home of something, you know?
Yeah.
And I hope that I think that they'll do a very good job. You got Eminem, you got Dr. Dre, you got Snoop Dogg, you got Mary J. Blige, you got Kendrick Lamar, and you got every other fucking amazing talent that has ever worked with Dr. Dre at his disposal. You know what I mean? Like, there's no rapper that is not possible to show up.
Ice Cube.
Oh, Ice Cube. Yeah, he's already there. I don't even think that was a question.
But they didn't mention him. But he'll show up.
Him, but all of NWA will be there, including Eazy-E's son. I think it'll be the most amazing fucking thing that they've ever put on at the halftime show, in my memory, anyway. It should start
off with Eazy-E on a video in the Videotron, or as a freaking. I don't think they have. They won't do a frick.
It'll start with Tupac in California Love.
That'll be nice too.
That's what it's gonna start with. It's gonna start with California Love.
But would it be a hologram?
Maybe. I mean, they got the money to make a hologram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who knows? I mean, they've had the Tupac hologram other places.
Because they gotta be quick with it. They can't just be.
Yeah. It'll be a short thing. But I think it would just be a video montage talking about LA, and then he does the thing.
And then they'll go into the modern, huh? It'll start like old school and then go modern.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it'll still be one of the best ones, even if just for the
God damn it.
classicness of the songs that are involved. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a classic fucking group of music. They've got a good set to start with. You know?
Oh, it's like so many songs you could pick. California Love. They got.
Yeah.
Ice Cube could do his. It was a good day.
I think that's what he'll do when he kind of shows up for his secret. You know?
Yeah. And then we got Mac 10. Oh man, West Side Connection. Bow Down. Fuck.
I don't know that they'll do too many.
Yeah, they won't do all that, but they could.
I think they're gonna stick to the hits. Maybe a medley and some other stuff, but we'll see. But I think it's gonna be exciting, and I think it's gonna be one of the best shows that they've done in a really long time. long time. As far as memorable halftime shows, I gotta say, I think the last two that I honestly remember are Prince in the Rain and Michael Jackson were like the only ones that I was like, oh, these were really good, spectaculars and use of the halftime show. Everything else has been weird and odd since MTV took over, and now this year they're not in charge of it. And I think it's going to be good.
I can't believe you didn't mention Janet Jackson.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what they were trying to do, but it didn't work, and that's enough. Like, that's enough to say about it. They were trying to do something that didn't work. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do, but it didn't work out. And that's okay. It's okay that it didn't work out. She doesn't deserve all the hate that they got, and it wasn't a big deal. It was just a boob with a little bit of covering on it, like barely a nipple. And the country lost its collective mind and went on a whole different course of human history since then. And it's not a happy time in our nation's history. But I am excited to see it. I think it'll be one of the better ones. I think that the songs are classic enough. I think that they've got enough power and excitement and everything. I think it's going to be a really good halftime show, and I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to the Super Bowl in general. I think it's one of the few times that the United States is focused on doing one kind of idea thing, or at least operating in a world dedicated to it. Like, not everybody watches the Super Bowl, but like the guy who delivers pizza has to deal with it because he has to work that day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. If you don't watch the Super Bowl, you still know the ads come out, and it's like, it's also the time where they announce all the new movies for the year for people to get excited about. You know,
That's what I'm waiting for.
It's a zeitgeist. It's like it is a moment in our nation's history each year where it feels like one of the largest groups of people get together to focus on one thing. And that's a very cool thing, and it's not something that happens often, especially with the way that we are as a people. You know what I mean? Like, all the division, even in the beginning part of the fucking show, like, when Donald Trump was interviewed before the Super Bowl every year. So many people saw it, and they would debate it and yell it and say all these things, but it was this time where everybody saw it. You know what I mean? The President of the United States could make an announcement any other day on television, and I would never see it. But on Super Bowl Sunday, I see it with all the other 50-plus million people that are watching that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something that should be celebrated. And I buy into it whenever it happens in the country. Whenever we are, I mean, fuck even something as stupid as WrestleMania. WrestleMania, when it happens, is the largest convergence of all wrestling fans. Not just the ones that like the thing you like, but all wrestling fans are tuning in for this one event to share this moment and a thing that you enjoy. That's awesome, and that should be celebrated, and I support the fuck out of that, and that's why I love the Super Bowl so much.
Speaking of WrestleMania, since we're changing now.
Well, this is the last topic anyway, because I'm at my first errand place, so I have to disconnect my phone and go in with the whole thing. So, wrestling, and then we're done.
Yeah. First of all, before I get to WrestleMania main event, this freaking Joker, Tony Khan, says he's gonna have a huge signing tomorrow.
Yeah, he hired the Bearcat.
A huge signing tomorrow. This is his only chance to beat Raw, by the way. This will be his only chance. This will be his only chance to beat Raw. AEW is your only chance to beat Raw, because Raw scored its lowest numbers on Sci-Fi. Was it 1.35, something like that?
Oh, yeah. My prediction is the following.
Mia Yim.
Number two and three is going to be Karrion Kross and Scarlett Boudreaux.
And Mia Yim.
Mia Yim won't make her debut on the same week. Then, at the same time, Jeff Hardy will be teased on CM Punk's shoes.
Jeff Hardy's about to leave anyway.
Yep. I think that they'll make jokes about WWE and Shane McMahon. And I think that they will also have a New Japan or a GCW signing. I'd love to see Matt Cardona show up on AEW and still be an asshole. I like his asshole character the most so far.
That's alright, because WWE got Goldberg back.
Thank goodness for that, man. I hope everybody loves the same match that they've had every single year for the last 7 years. Hey, do you know how many times in the last 7 years Brock Lesnar has fought Roman Reigns?
3 times.
That's false. In the last 7 years, at pay-per-views, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar have fought 70% of the time.
That's 3 times.
That's no. False. You can look it up on Reddit and see the little background for each time they fought, and it's sad.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Hey, listen, as long as we get that Cesaro-Sheamus feud going again, that's all I really care about.
That way
Maybe Ricochet versus Finn Balor. That'll be cool.
put what's his face? Sheamus versus Cesaro, and then they could team up again.
I support Shane McMahon also, by the way.
Leaving?
He was mad. He was mad because they took Seth Rollins out of the Royal Rumble, but that was the only time he had to set up beef with Seth Rollins was during the Royal Rumble. His whole thing was he was going to fight Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, and just like every other part of the Royal Rumble, he was told that he couldn't start a beef because they took him out of it. And that was the Royal Rumble's biggest issue, was that they didn't start any feuds, any beefs, anything with the Royal Rumble. They had 2 people come out, but the second they were out, you went, oh, they win, and then the matches were over. They did the same thing for both matches, but who built the tension? Kofi Kingston got pushed off the top rope and smacked into a barrier like Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens has nothing to do with fucking Kofi Kingston right now. How the fuck does that happen? You need to build fucking feuds in the Rumble. That's the whole point of it. Charlotte and fucking Ronda at least tried and started that.
But it doesn't make
sense. The only ones who are allowed it.
I understand why they put. First of all, frickin' WWE. 8 matches between Brock Lesnar and frickin' Roman Reigns. 8 matches. Really? I just looked it up.
Yeah, not a shock, man.
Second of all, Ronda Rousey got beat by frickin' Becky Lynch. They have the whole storyline set. Why the fuck does she go after Charlotte? I understand why, because it's the biggest main event. But in storyline mode.
I'll tell you why. Because when Brock Lesnar fights Roman Reigns title for title, they're going to do that same bullshit with Ronda Rousey for the title for title against Becky Lynch.
Or they're going to just have a 3-way, whoever wins all titles.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, she's fighting Lita. After Lita, what else?
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's phasing out time. Anyway, we'll pitch your shit, and then we're done, man.
First, one more thing. Crown Jewel. Are you gonna watch that live?
No, I'm not gonna watch it live.
It's at 9
I don't live on Saudi Arabia time.
It's at 9 a.m. here.
9 a.m. on
Saturday.
Yeah, never. Saturday at 9 a.m. I'm gonna barely be waking up, let alone or driving. I'm not gonna be fucking stupid. Stupid WWE. I'm glad Saudi Arabia pays you so much money you don't give a shit about America anymore. Oh well. I hope Sami Zayn continues his streak of not going to the place.
Kevin Owens is not going either.
KO. Who's gonna fight Johnny Knoxville over there then?
No one is. I think they're gonna have it for WrestleMania.
I think so too. Alright, contact Michael at Mikey's Adventures YC on everything but Mikey's Adventures on YouTube.
Correct.
Hit up his Patreon, there's nothing there, but feel free to...
I don't have that yet. I mean, it's there, but I don't have it. I don't have nothing there.
It's there, pay for it, but there's no content.
I'm not paying for it.
No, people pay for it.
No one's paid for it.
That's the idea of the Patreon.
I understand, but I haven't even started it. I haven't even started setting it up. I need to start setting it up. I just don't have the time with work and everything.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Just do it. Put it up there. Alright. That's it for now. We'll talk some other time. Bye.
We'll talk another time. So that's it for the podcast. Have a good one.
Yep.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
And there goes Jason. So that's gonna actually be it. I did started my 20 minutes that I do after the show, before the show, talking about the Oscars. Like I said, Jason wasn't gonna give a crap about the Oscars, so that's why I wanted to do a quick preview of them. So I did, and that's that. So hopefully, pretty soon we'll open up that channel up. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated. For now, that is it. Please like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, please. Also, like this video. Let us know what you think in the comments, what we could change, what we could talk about. If we have any more topics you guys want to talk about, shoot them down in the comments, and we'll bring them up. So, with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next Ride Home /movie talk /wrestling /football. You know what I'm talking about.